Tonight at 6, we continue to follow breaking news out of Solano County. Firefighters are battling a 5-alarm grass and structure fire spreading to more and more homes as we have watched over the last hour. This is a picture of the scene from our helicopter partnership with ABC7. CAL FIRE crews are also in the area making water drops, trying to help the Fairfield Fire Department. Nonetheless, they have not gotten a handle on this. This fire has been spreading now for the last hour. A 5-alarm blaze where evacuations have been made. A number of people are gathering at the Denny's restaurant in Cordelia as all of this unfolds. And as you look at this wide picture now, you can see how that black, thick smoke is pouring over the area. At one point, traffic along Interstate 680 was affected as the distraction from the blaze and the smoke was it had closed the area. The CHP closed off the area. Those lanes have since reopened. Nonetheless, this is still a major fire event, and fire crews are trying to tackle it. Let's get in touch now with KRON 4's Grant Lotus, who has some additional information on those threatened by this.
That's right, Pam. We've been trying to get a sense for exactly what is going on the ground. You said people have been evacuated. One of those individuals is Keith Cleveland, and Keith is joining us now live on the phone. Keith, first of all, where are you right now, and can you kind of walk us through the process of what's just happened?
Well, I'm at McDonald's right now in Cordelia. What happened is we noticed the fire earlier, so smoke went outside to wet the house down. It looked like they had the fire under control, and all of a sudden we saw more smoke, and I saw the fire jump across the street and run right behind our house and catch the house next door on fire. And the fire department was moving quick, but the fire was moving faster.
Did it jump across Ritchie Road? What road was that?
It jumped across Central.
Central, okay.
Yeah.
And how close is that to Ritchie Road?
Not far, maybe 40 yards.
Okay. And the house next to yours is burning. Do you have any idea if your home is okay at this point?
I have no idea right now. We're going to go back down there in a little while and see if we have a house.
Did firefighters come by? Did police come by? How did the actual evacuation go?
Actually, when I just hollered to my family to get out of the house, and when I went outside, everybody else was leaving. There was nobody there that came to our house to evacuate. We just would have left on our own because we thought the fire was out. It came back so quick. They probably didn't have a chance to come tell us.
Wise to take it upon yourself to leave. We're looking at live pictures. You can see some structures burning, also some grass burning. Did you get a sense of how this fire started? Was it a grass fire that you noticed that then started catching homes?
Yeah, all I know is I looked up the back and saw ashes falling into the backyard, and so I started wetting down my back deck in the back of the house. And as it got closer, I hollered at the family that we might need to leave.
What's going through your mind right now, Keith? Obviously, you're concerned about your house, but you have to be glad that your family at least is safe, right?
Yeah, the whole family's safe. All the neighbors are safe. And, now we're just going to see if we have a house left.
And there are, what, a couple dozen homes in this little neighborhood here? It's right where 680 and 80 come together?
Probably 10 to 12 homes.
10 or 12 homes in the area? Yeah. And it looks like there might be some outbuildings, some sheds. Are there a lot of other structures in the area that are not specifically homes?
Yeah, there's some older homes up the road. They were on fire when I was wetting the back of my house down. I could see those houses were on fire already.
Is this a neighborhood that has dealt with grass fire issues in the past, or is this something new for you folks?
This is the first time for me in the neighborhood.
Okay. Keith Cleveland, we appreciate your time. We wish you the best with your home and your neighbors' homes as you await the outcome of this situation. Firefighters still battling this blaze as Keith and his loved ones are in the McDonald's in Cordelia awaiting the outcome. And Pan, as we continue to look at these pictures, you can see what looks like the remnants of a house that burnt to the ground. You see just sort of a black area with some smoke coming off of it and fire trucks all around.
Yeah, this has been going on since 3:45 this afternoon, and you can see by the area that's been scorched there how many homes have been affected by this. Jacqueline, let's check in with you on the wind conditions and the temperature as we move into the evening hours. Is it getting any better there?
Well, temperatures are getting better right now, but the winds are not. I mean, we're seeing a little bit of variation in the wind speeds, but we're still seeing wind gusts in the teens and the 20-mile-an-hour range. You can see the wind graphic on the left-hand side of your screen showing where the fire is occurring right now. And the closest wind gusts are in the teens there, so 16-mile-an-hour gusts. In Fairfield, that's on the right-hand side there. There are two Fairfields. One is Travis Air Force Base. The other one's closer to downtown. So the 23-mile-an-hour gust, that's at Travis Air Force Base. But it's been pretty hot out there today as well. Temperatures in the 90s. We're cooling back into the 80s right now, which is helping the relative humidity. It's not quite as dry, but these wind gusts are obviously not helping. And these wind gusts don't show any sign of dying down, at least not till later tonight. Probably, Pam, not till about 9 or 10 o'clock tonight.
That is not good news as they try and knock down this fire. Again, a 5-alarm fire in the Fairfield, Cordelia area. Evacuees, some of them have gathered at the Denny's restaurant in Cordelia or the McDonald's restaurant in Cordelia as they await word on when they can go back to their homes. We will continue to follow this developing breaking news out of the Solano County area throughout this newscast, so stay with us.